Hey guys, it's Matt. So, one of the things that I love about yoga and practicing the breathing is that it's always opening new space in our bodies and in our minds. And so, I think you guys know I told you that I'm chanting now. I'm doing 108 times morning and night. I'm chanting to Ganesha. Ganesha is one of my spirit guides. And so I sing Om Ganapataye Om Namaha. Not that you guys wanted to hear that, but um, so what I've found in doing this, I've only been doing it 3 days now, and I've been doing yoga and meditation for like going on 4 years now, I believe. Maybe it's three. But I learned something about how I hold my scapula and certain little tiny pieces of my spine, like right at the base here, and then down further, like right at the heart area. And they were just bent forward just slightly, and my scapula bent forward just slightly more than needed to be for proper breathing. And my inhale has to be fast because I follow a YouTube video for that, just so I know when 108, I don't have to time it. I don't have to time my breath. I can just let go of thought and just boom, do it. And so in doing that, I found if I just make these slight adjustments to my posture, if I, instead of bringing my neck forward when I inhale, like this puts a lot of stress on my back, on my spine, on my shoulder blades. If I stay back, I'm able to inhale much more fully and much quicker. And I have never had a problem with inhaling and exhaling slowly. I can easily do a 17-second inhale and a 17-second exhale for several minutes. It's not that I don't have yogic breathing. It's just that that slight adjustment to my posture made my breathing even more efficient. And I can feel how it's actually healing. So the neck injury that I've been healing from for the past 18 years, I had a car accident that really messed up my shoulder, my neck, my scapula, and even one of my hips. I can actually feel that scapula adjusting and a part of my spine where a lot of the tension comes, and it comes up to here, it comes to the back of the scapula. I can feel that adjusting and strengthening in the correct position. And so one of the coolest things, in my opinion, about yoga and about breathing is that we're always creating more space in our bodies. And anything that creates space in our bodies also creates space in our minds, in our emotions, in our spiritual bodies, in our energy bodies, in all of the five bodies that we have, depending on what you believe. Maybe there's seven or nine. But the healing does not take place in one aspect of our being. Our being cannot be separated, just like we can't separate body parts. Like, I hear a lot of men saying, and I've said it myself, things about like, oh, my penis thinks this, or oh, my brain thinks this, or I'm controlled by my penis, and like all these things, right? We are who we are. We are not separate pieces in our bodies, in our spirits, in our minds, in our energy bodies, in our aura. All of it is super connected. And so if I have pain here in my body, that pain translates to all of my other bodies. And so yoga, whether it be the asanas or the pranayama or the bandhas or the kriyas, yoga, or whether it be karmic yoga, like any of the 8 limbs of yoga, creates space in our bodies. It creates freedom. It creates a release, and it creates peace, and we let go of all the things that we hold on to, and it opens us up like the universe to an expansion. And so we begin to feel our connection to the entire world and realize that we are a part of everything. We are a part of the universal energy. And even when we pass, it's interesting. My life was threatened last night by a very angry young man. And my response was, take this life. It's okay. I live on. I was alive before. I was in another form before I was in this body. And I'll be in another form when I leave this body. And perhaps I'll be in a new body later. Like, life is so much bigger than just the experience of this body. And we are so much more. And our life can be so much more, even on this earth, even in these bodies, than the way that most of us are experiencing it. And for me, it's an exciting thing because it feels as if every few weeks, everything becomes brand new. Like, in a certain way, and I believe that I'll feel this, like I'll experience this, I'll experience this more fully. Truthfully, every second is like a new experience and a new growth and like a new way of being. And yoga allows us to get there. The asanas, all of it. It allows us to get there. It allows us to see how our body is an antenna and to use it to its most effective ways and to use it for our benefit so that our experience is better. It's interesting. I don't know. It's not even explainable. It's not even really fathomable. The interesting thing about words is that they're just a little bit limited. They're just a little bit limited. So, anyways, friends, namaste. Much love.